Poppin' with the culture.
Pop it like it's hot.
Poppin' with the culture.
Pop it like it's hot. Taking it top until the top. Now you're ready to pop. Look up in the sky. It's a bird or a plane.
No!
It's Rico driving Chris insane. Talking about Spider-Man, Batman, Joker, Mary Jane. Keeping it real. Men of Steel with their comic book game.
Poppin' with the culture.
Pop it like it's hot.
Poppin' with the culture.
Pop it like it's hot.
Keeping it real. Men of Steel with their comic book game. With their comic book game. With their comic book game.
What's going on, guys? We are back. On this episode, we're talking about our two main duos, Deadpool
Rico.
and Wolverine.
Wolverpool. Dead Wolverine.
Dead Wolverine. Deadorine?
Deadorine.
All right, anyway.
Man.
We're
going to talk about the movie that just came out.
Yes.
I watched it last night. My man Chris watched it
Friday? Yep.
Wow. Spoiler alert?
I guess when we get to it, we'll put a spoiler alert, but
Put it like right here.
But yeah, there somewhere.
Right there. Right like I'm holding it. Like I'm holding it. Yeah. That's how we're going to do the spoiler alert. Man, so
It was.
where do we start?
Oh my god! So let me preface with when I went to the movies, when I went to go see it.
Yeah.
I was expecting it was going to be laughter, people clapping, people yelling in the movie theaters. No.
No?
I got a few laughs.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I was
did.
laughing.
Yeah,
I was
right.
laughing hysterically. Like you heard me laugh. And the part when we get this in the scene,
Yeah.
I'm like, let's f***ing go.
Let's do it.
And not a single other person. It was like beep. I'm like, what the hell? Like
Bummer.
when I went to go see, I think it was the first Avengers or it might have been the first Avengers. And when they came out and everyone was going on, like the movie theater was like yelling and screaming like, oh yeah, clapping, going like crazy. And this, I was like, maybe it was because it wasn't as full. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, when I went to the movies last night, it was literally maybe 25 people in there.
Wow.
And crazy.
Maybe because they just went to it like the first few nights because you went to it already.
When I went
Sunday.
late on a Sunday,
Yeah.
which is, I say, if you're going to go to a movie, you really want to just have peace and quiet and enjoy it, go on a Sunday. Go on a Sunday late because people got school and work the next day. I vote for Sunday night movie night.
Well, it's kind of good, like if you want to go and like feel the energy and everything.
True.
That's why I was hoping to feel like the energy of like Deadpool and Wolverine on the screen, and everything that's going to happen, all the cameos. Let's talk about cameos. We'll get to that in a second. But as far as
And Easter eggs.
yes, but as far as the feel of the movie, the feel was like I felt super excited for it. I was super into it. I laughed. I didn't get any like real emotional like some of the Marvel movies. You get kind of like Guardians 3. I got kind of
Man, Rocket. It's when Quill screams and he cries. It hit me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude.
Yeah, so it wasn't like that, but it wasn't just full of dick jokes. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But it moved.
There was a lot more ass jokes.
A lot more ass jokes, right?
It really was. Yeah. And cocaine.
And cocaine, yes,
Yeah.
so much. Little dust, little snow, little pixie dust, and then we also got much vulgar Wolverine.
Oh, woo.
Wait, much vulgar Wolverine. Not like the Fox, the original Wolverine that we got originally, the first, how many movies. So this wound up having to be a different Wolverine because the original, how they pay it off was, spoiler, Wolverine from the Logan, that Wolverine is dead.
He died.
Dead. Done. Actually, you get Deadpool using his claws.
His corpse.
His corpse.
Whole body.
His whole body.
His whole body. What he did to the Time Cops was a disrespect to anybody. I would never want to die like that. I'd rather die slow than die the way Deadpool killed these 20 guys with the Wolverine skull and skeleton. Yep. It was hard. It was awesome, but it was not the way anyone should go out.
We got a little dance montage from Deadpool.
Yeah, bye, 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 bye. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. Like, who would want to get their ass kicked by a person that is dancing to he's crazy, to a sound in his head, and he's just shoving bones into people in improper ways and in improper places.
Oh, that one part when he
this
shoved
one and then that one.
Push and shove. Push and shove. Oh, the part where he shoves the femur into the guy's crotch and he's like,
Yep. Let's just say he lost his grip. Let's just say that he had to go back for it. It was amazing. It was so fun. The best movie ever. Oh man. Oh. Well, that was just the beginning of the movie.
yeah, that was the first
It was
5
just
minutes.
the
The first 5
beginning.
minutes. This is just the first 5 minutes of the
That was
movie.
just the beginning of
But
the movie.
it goes deep. Let's go ahead, Rico. What was your take on it?
My take on the movie. Well, Deadpool wants to be an Avenger. We also know that Deadpool lives in the Earth, 100009. And
Was it 9-5?
I thought it was just 9.
Maybe.
And
We'll have to watch it again and see it.
yeah, oh, I want to watch.
We'll
it
be back
second
again.
time. Anyway, so yeah, Deadpool is kind of at a place where he doesn't know what to do with himself. He's working at basically a version of CarMax, and
Carvana?
Carvana. His girl left him. You still got Mega Sonic Teenage Warhead. You still got Yukio.
Not Yu-Gi-Oh!
Kimiko. Hi, Wade. And we still have Colossus. Who else was at the birthday party?
What do you think at some point
Shatterstar.
he would depower
What do you mean?
Colossus? He's not always in metal form.
Yeah, well, you don't have to pay the actor if he just uses voice.
I mean, you pay him less.
Pay him less.
Pay him
yeah.
less. I guess so. I mean,
there's the budget.
I mean, at that point, you already have a $200 million budget. I mean, what, another...
I'm surprised.
For the 10-second scene, it would probably have been cheaper to pay the actor than to do the CGI for the Colossus.
Know who I want to know who got paid? Fat Gandalf. Still, once again, they remember, you don't remember Fat Gandalf?
No.
He was always at the bar, and they were like, "You are not allowed to talk. You are worse. You had two lines, and you messed
that
it
guy.
up."
Yeah.
He was in the movie, and he
Yes.
still wasn't allowed to talk. He had one line, and they were like, "Yeah, we got to keep it under the budget. This is a big movie, and Disney isn't paying for all of it." So, Fat Gandalf. And yeah, it was cool to see him in the movie.
Okay.
Like, I
forgot.
enjoyed it.
You know what? totally forgot who that was. I'm like, who is this guy?
Fat Gandalf.
Oh, okay.
How many times did I just say that? I bet you I said it like 7 times. I like the
Probably.
word. I like those 2 words together. I like the 2 words together.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
So he's like, you know what? Let's go to Earth 616. They didn't explain how he did that. You notice that?
No, well, because
Did he still have the teleportation
Yeah,
device?
he had it on his hand.
He did.
He had it on his hand, which really that's supposed to be time, not a universal jumper, which doesn't explain
Well,
how he's going through universes. Also, 616
no, it was Cable's teleportation device. So I'm
to
assuming
go through time, not through
Multiverses?
Multiverses.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
so you mean to tell me? Well, yeah, X-Men does exist in Deadpool's universe. That's how we got Cable going back through time. They should have explained that, Marvel.
Yes. So
Come on, Ryan. Ryan.
He goes through multiverses, not through the Cable's device is meant to go through time, right?
Yeah.
Not through multiverses.
You're right.
And
Spaghetti.
yeah, spaghetti. I don't know.
Spaghetti.
When I saw that, I was like, how are they doing that? How are they going through different multiverses, different Earths?
True.
Also, 616 is meant to be the main Marvel continuity, but they were really posing as it is in the movie as the main MCU continuity. Well, we all know the main MCU continuity Earth is Earth 999999. Wait, 1999999.
Yep.
So, a little fishy.
Yeah.
I think they missed a few beats there.
I think they didn't think anyone was going to talk about it. But, look at us now.
Look at us.
So we got to see Happy Hogan. Deadpool wanted to join the Avengers because he thought that was going to bring purpose to his life, and overall that would get his girlfriend back. Which Happy Hogan was like, "Nah, dude,
Keep it stepping.
you're not." Well, I liked how they did not make a joke of why he could not join the Avengers, and I thought that keep some seriousness in a Deadpool movie keeps you attracted to the Deadpool movie. Because if not, it's just a bunch of just tongue-in-cheek jokes. So there was a serious moment to Deadpool, and one of the coolest things actually outside of what happens in the movie is you can tell the emotion through Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
And you can't see his face, but you can tell.
Well, it's good
he's
acting.
not his body language. Yeah, it was really cool to notice that, and which I didn't really pay much attention to until Tom Holland was like had an interview. Was like, "Yo, how do you show emotion while
When your
being
face is covered,
Spider-Man?"
your face
Like,
is
well,
closed
it's
over.
all body.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you'll see me a lot of times going like this and like this, like this, and leaning my head to the side and cocking it. And it was really cool that Ryan Reynolds was able to do that and execute
You're about to say Robert Pattinson.
Robert Downey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it was really cool how they did that. Outside of that, you got the TVA.
Well, you also really quick about the facial expressions with Deadpool. They make his face move. There was more
His
CGI,
eyeballs,
and
yeah.
his eyeballs move and everything, and so there's more facial expression that they put on him
Yeah.
through CGI. So there's a little more that's involved there as opposed to like say if I put on this Deadpool hat mask whatever where it's solid. So but they add the CGI side. There's that extra level of emotions, emoticons as you say, would say.
In the office that Happy Hogan was in.
Oh, how many different little things are there?
Well, there was one that I questioned, but you saw the Mach 1 of the experimental Iron Man shield.
Iron Man shield?
I mean, not
Captain America.
Captain American shield that Iron Man used to prop up the reactor to make a new mineral.
Yep.
Or metal. And then you also saw from Iron Man 2 young Peter Parker's Iron Man helmet because
Yep.
he was at the expo.
And you also see the picture of Tony and Peter.
But they cut Peter's
Oh,
head
face off. Yeah, you just see the
Yeah.
side. Yeah. And then you get that. You also get the reactor where it says proof that Tony has a heart.
That's the one that I questioned because the death of Tony Stark, they put that on the water and they let it go out. Who honestly would go back and get that?
Did they put that on the water?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
at his
that's right.
funeral.
Yeah.
They put it out on the lake at his house, and then they just let it go.
That goes back with which Earth are we on? Right?
Yeah. But so yeah, that was that scene, and then the TVA. I was actually hoping we were able to see. Oh my goodness, Steve Owen, Mobius.
Mobius?
I
Oh.
thought we were going to see Mobius.
Well, I think because where they left off in Loki 2, Loki season 2.
He said he was going to go to the 616. That's the last time you see him on the Loki show. He was like, "Yeah, I have something I got to deal with on the 616 universe," and then he takes off scene, and I guess he's still there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So maybe so he's that's why he would not be in the TVA. But then you get the big bad guy, but not the bad guy. Whatever, he's the bad guy, but sub bad guy.
What was his name? He had a crazy name.
Phantom? No. Parallax?
Not Paradox. Parallax.
Paradox?
Something
Parallax?
like that.
Something like that.
Something
Somewhere
like
around
that.
there.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
He's
figure
a
it
big
out.
cloud guy.
Yeah. No, that's the other one.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wait.
But then you get the dress up scene, right? How many times they grabbed his ass?
Oh my god.
And he comes
The
out.
scene-
I think he's a pedophile.
But I'm not complaining though. So that was a cool. Yeah, it was a gold trim. It was a very well. It was,
No, he didn't get the gold one.
No, that's a different Deadpool. Oh my goodness,
That's
I'm
nice
happy
Deadpool.
we don't have that one. But it was a very good tailored suit. We got a comic book accurate with the big brown pockets. That was really cool. And he also got the not titanium, anti-animal katanas, which was ripping. And then baby knife.
Baby knife.
You're
gonna get baby knife.
is all up in that movie.
Baby knife everywhere.
Man. And then He's time hopping.
Yeah. So the reason why how we get Deadpool and Wolverine, spoiler alert, is because Deadpool's Earth is dying and the Parallax, whatever, Pharaoh wants to time rip his reality.
Yep.
And it's like, well, we'll bring you into the 616 or the main Marvel universe, and that's why there was like, oh, he's showing him, Captain America and everything, and he's like Marvel Jesus. But then we find out later
Thor.
on, why is Thor crying? Right? he brought that up like what 10 different times. He's like,
I hope that scene.
where's Thor?
I hope that scene we see in the future of the MCU.
Uh huh.
I really hope because
To pay it off.
yeah,
Yeah.
like why not? Like I want to see what happened to Deadpool and how he got to be in the same movie or on the same team as Thor. That's gonna be a good movie. Maybe Secret War.
Maybe.
So
we wind up finding out why we get the team up, right? Is because the linchpin is Wolverine, because that Wolverine died in his universe, which is both part of Fox, right?
Yes.
That cinematic universe, but because he died, that universe is dying, and the only way to save the universe is to get a Wolverine. So he wanted. We how many different Wolverines did we get? We got.
We got
Apocalypse Wolverine,
which was awesome.
Yeah.
He was huge.
yeah, with the no hand, with the one claw,
yeah.
and hand,
He was beating the shit out of Deadpool with the
nub, with his nub. That was great.
Yes.
You get height accurate Wolverine.
5'3". Mini Wolverine. Mini Wolverine. What? He had to hop off the bar stool. I'm 5'8", so that's what he got. Kevin Hart size Wolverine.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So you got that. You got
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, which everyone was thinking like,
And-
what was he gonna do? And then he
Yeah.
did shotgun. He did the shotgun. I was like, I saw that. I was like, yeah, he did shotgun. Shotgun claws.
Which he would have been a good Wolverine.
Which I think everyone was thinking to get what's his face? Harry. Daniel Radcliffe,
Yeah.
because he was getting jacked for
Patch.
another role, but everybody thought he might have been Patch, but no, it was
Nope.
still you.
Yep.
But so we got Patch, Wolverine.
We got Apocalypse Wolverine. We got 5'3" comic book accurate Wolverine. We get we got Old Man Logan.
Oh yeah, Old Man Logan Wolverine
from that storyline.
Yep.
We got we got oh my goodness, we got the mustard.
Oh,
and
the mustard brown, yes.
with Hawk in the blades.
Yep.
Yo.
You see, like in the yes, and he slaps him. And
Hawk 181 Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one.
I think that was it. That was all the Wolverines.
Actually, that wasn't Hawk 181 Wolverine. Hawk 181 Wolverine.
Hulk?
Yeah, Incredible Hulk.
You said Hawk.
Sorry, Incredible Hulk issue 181 Wolverine. That's his first appearance. We get him with the whiskers on the cow. And they didn't have that version of Wolverine.
No.
They substituted it with the honey mustard.
Yeah.
Honey mustard Wolverine. The honey Dijon Wolverine.
Yeah, right.
And
Coupon.
that was my favorite Wolverine. I still have that action figure with the spring-loaded claws.
Yep.
One of my first action figures.
So, and then we finally get the Wolverine that we get for the movie, and
Yes.
he winds up being the worst Wolverine out of them all.
Yeah.
Because he winds up killing, which is part of a comic book line where he kills everyone because his mind is warped. In the movie, they say because he's drunk, whatever, he leaves, and then all the humans come and kill him all. But then he also winds up killing not only the humans or people that are attacking, but he winds up killing all his friends too. That's actually in a comic book.
That's the Old Man Logan. That's how it began.
Is that how it began?
Yeah. Mysterio alters his mind and makes Wolverine think the entire X-Men squad are Sentinels, other bad guys, and he just slaughterhouses.
Yeah, and he just kills everybody off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we kind of get like that Wolverine in the movie, and the whole movie is basically trying to convince him that he is a good Wolverine, or a great Wolverine, where to save Deadpool's universe, and pretty much they go on this back and forth time cop kind of situation.
Yeah.
Between him and Deadpool, going to different areas trying to get who is the big bad, Cassandra Nova, who is
the twin sister of Charles Xavier.
Thank you very much.
Which she got in the comic book, she got aborted in the womb.
Yes.
And she's more of a parasite, so she was able to stay alive. And she has the same kind of powers as Professor X, as they're twins, but they altered that a bit. They said she gave birth to her, and then just dumped her in that parallel Earth, the dead Earth, whatever. And she kind of just grew up there. And she doesn't need to eat because she's a parasite. So all she needs to do is feed off of people, by just taking their ability or sucking their energy out of them to keep her alive.
And then while they're in the that second world, where is it? The
I can't remember the name of I want to say
void.
the void. Yeah,
the void. Yeah. So while they're in the void, we get spoiler alert.
Oh,
what do we got?
Spoilers alerts. Who are we going to talk about first?
Flame on!
Ooh. We got Johnny Storm. Chris Evans came back.
Oh yeah. And
what?
Full on British Boston accent. Woo! His Boston accent's Duke.
but when he came back, you see him from the boot up, and immediately
you think it's Captain America.
It's Captain America.
I'm like, oh, Captain America. I was like, Captain America.
Right? And then from the waist up, you get Fantastic Four.
Yep.
And he flamed on, and which I did not understand this part. You get Pyro back, which Pyro from X-Men 2.
Yep.
But he's a lot older, and he just looks like he's been
through a bit.
Wow. And he was able to absorb all of Johnny Storm's power.
Yep.
And I don't understand how that's a possibility, because Johnny Storm can go supernova. If he wanted to, he can burn the atmosphere and scorch the earth. And he'll be the only one living until there's no earth.
Well, because he's probably, tired, he's older. Pyro just kind of like just sucked up his power. He's like, he doesn't have enough energy. He has like,
he has more energy than the sun.
Yeah, I guess so. But the sun runs out of energy at some point.
Yeah. But to be and he's also being depowered by a flame absorbent metahuman. Yep. So I guess that makes sense.
Right.
All right, we'll make it make sense.
Make it make sense. So they all get captured. They bring him to before that they get Sabretooth.
Wait a second. Before that, we get the Wolverine and Deadpool
fight
battles.
Oh yeah. Well, one of like 2 or 3 fights.
They fought in the car, the van. What kind of? They fought themselves to sleep.
Oh my god.
To wait.
No, that's afterwards. That's afterwards.
So the first fight was there on in the void
in front of the 20th Century Fox. Stone.
Oh
thing.
my goodness.
That was a good scene.
Yeah, that was a good scene. The way, which was crazy, was how Wolverine he was an animal. He went berserk.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Never seen him move like that.
No.
Never ever seen him move like that.
It was like animalistic.
And there's just claws going through faces, katanas going through necks. Only thing they did not do is sever it. Well, no, Wolverine could not be cut in half. Well, his blade was made of anti-venom, so that would be able to cut Wolverine in half. Which
I've always said is between Deadpool or any superheroes that are regenerative, they're really bad fighters.
They don't need to worry about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, say we get someone later on who's a human, right, and is just good in martial arts. We'll get to that. She's not getting stabbed or shot at, or whatever. Like she has to dodge and everything. Like she's a good fighter.
Yeah.
If I gave that away too much. But the Deadpool and Wolverine, they just freaking take blunt shots to the face, gun slices.
Boom, 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 boom to the ribs. And then he absorbs it and spits it out.
Yeah. His body just expels them.
Oh, we gotta see this movie again. We gotta go see it again. I want to see it again.
Let's go right now.
I'm down. I can do that right now. I'm 100% okay with that.
Okay.
For real. But when we get to Ant-Man, the house of Ant-Man,
his corpse. Oh, Paul Rudd finally aged. Another fourth wall thing.
One thing I disliked about the movie, honestly, one nitpick, is I was really hoping to see a longer Wolverine Sabretooth battle.
Yeah, they cut it off real quick.
It was real quick.
When I say cut it off, they
cut it, like, it was-
off.
Here's your piece of shit back. and just threw it at him. But man, and yeah, Wolverine, the language, dude, shut the fuck up, will you shut the fuck. Like, the words that came out of this man's mouth, he was more graphic than the movie Logan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot more.
I think they were leaning to that Deadpool potty mouth kind of.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
F-bombs everywhere.
Yeah.
I think we need like an F-bomb counter.
I should have counted it. I don't know why.
I think someone's gonna probably.
You need one
do
of those clickers.
Yeah, click.
But
can't click that fast.
but then we get the 4 cameos.
Oh yeah, so we got the 4 big cameos.
4 big. Who were your biggest? What was your biggest one?
Gambit.
Gambit.
Yes.
Gambit.
Oh, my favorite part was.
Yeah.
Hold on. My favorite part of the whole thing was there is only one, and there only will be one.
Yes.
And then Deadpool looks at the camera like. I was like,
Yo. Yes.
who am I talking about, Rico?
Oh, Wesley Snipes.
Blade.
Wesley Snipes. The Snipes.
The Snipes is back.
I hate it when motherfuckers always try to ice skate uphill. He dropped the line. It was awesome. Blade. Oh, yes. I'm so happy he came back. So happy he came back. I love the fact that...
You're retired.
Right, from life.
Right.
But anyway, I'm so happy that they made it a point to throw shade on the fact that when they did Blade Trinity, Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes did not get along. Mm-hmm. And they made it a point to talk about that briefly in the movie. I like how they were able to make that pun happen.
Did they when they said that?
Yeah, he was like, Ryan Reynolds was like, oh man, I can definitely get along with this guy.
Oh.
And then Blade was like, and smiled, and that's when you saw his fangs. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yes, and he has his fangs. But he had like a white, you could tell he aged.
Yeah.
But that was all good. That was all good. But I honestly thought that Wesley Snipes was going to have like a stunt double and not really fight. He was really just going to be there to show face. But no, he was actually, there was a fight scene with him, and he was using the guitar. He was using
stunt doubles.
he was using his blade batarangs.
Yeah, batarang, blade ring, bladerang.
You can call him batarangs.
Batarangs?
Because
Vampire. Yeah, I guess so, man.
And Elektra.
Yeah, so the female good combat person. Also, Blade. He can get shot out and stabbed and...
Yeah, he got stabbed in the back, came out his chest.
Yeah, fine, because he's a daywalker.
Yeah.
But, so like Elektra, she's human. She's just a martial artist. You know, she's a ninja. And she gets shot or stabbed, she go down for the count, kind of thing. So that's what I'm talking about, like characters that could regenerate or can take a shot. Like, they're not really good fighters, but you don't have to be if you don't worry about it.
I like how she also brung up Daredevil.
Oh, when they say,
briefly.
When they go, we couldn't get Daredevil, and she goes, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Because she was like,
we don't need him anyway.
Because they're divorced, right?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, I was trying to
Divorced.
think of her name.
Yeah, Jennifer Garner. So they're divorced. So yeah, she's like, I guess they had to like pick one.
Yeah, they can't have them together on
Like,
set.
are we gonna have Daredevil, or are we gonna have Elektra? Which one's cheaper?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Which one is cheaper? And then we got Laura Kennedy, X-23. We got her back as well.
Yeah, which also I was hoping to see her in a costume because I think we kept seeing like promos with her in a costume, but
Yeah,
the fake promos. And
She
stuff like
basically wore exactly what she wore in Logan, and she kept the glasses.
The sunglasses,
That
yeah.
was cool. But yeah, she was basically in like jeans, a
t-shirt.
white t-shirt, and those glasses with a backpack. So she just basically grew up, and her clothes grew up with her. Well, which is still cool to see. She had an awesome fight scene. She went crazy, and
you saw the Foot Claw. The claw.
we did see the Foot Claw. Yeah, she did use that. And that was awesome. But yeah, back to Gambit. Man, the Channing Tatum, the accent, he nailed it.
So thick.
The look, he nailed it. I actually had a guy.
He had bat neck though. You're like,
Well, yeah, because that thing is kind of.
yeah, it's more for comic books, but like in real life, how do you get that to? stay and not like flex.
Alfred, I just want to move my head. He needed a Lucius Fox.
Right?
Gambit needed a Lucius Fox. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it was comic book accurate costume.
Yeah.
I loved it. When he opens the cards and
Dude.
whoa! Oh, I got chills. Oh, my nips.
Gambit was kick ass in this movie. We need a Gambit movie.
Oh, as long as
we need it.
I'm just glad he didn't have to say "remember me."
Yeah. Well, wouldn't it have been cool if he did though? It would have gave it that extra flair. It would have. And then, honestly, I feel as though this movie was a good way to give it was an honorable exit to Sony's superheroes. You know, like, and then, you know, it's not really a spoiler. It was just something that was added during out the credits of the movie. They did all the behind the scenes of every, like, X-Men.
20th Century Fox.
Yeah, 20th Century Fox movies. And it was a cool way to go, you know what, this is the beginning, and now we're going to, you know, honorably dismiss you guys or let you guys have one more bow out.
Which actually Ryan Reynolds posted today on his Instagram. It was like a bunch of all the actors like spread out, and it was like 20th Century Fox, and I think it said like 2015, 2020 something, and it said you know, thank you for all the years, and you know, this is a stepping stone, and you know, thank you for everyone there, blah blah blah. You know, we're moving on to, you know, the Marvel Universe. So it was like a, you know, big thank you, and I think at the time when I saw it, it was like over a million and a half likes on there. So it was pretty cool. You know, so I'll say thank you, and you know, they're moving on now. We're getting to be able to have everyone in the universe. We don't have any stragglers, right? I don't think there's any other IPs somewhere else. I think they're all under one house now.
Yeah.
Under the mouse.
Yep, yep.
Wow! Got you now!
They're on the tugboat.
Come on, Goofy! Right?
Yep. Oh my goodness. The mouse house.
The mouse will rule all.
Deadpool. We own you for the next 90 years.
Oh, yes.
Until you're 90.
Every time he's like, until you're 90.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Man.
So many good things. I mean, we listen, we can go on and on about this movie. I think we could make a whole movie talking about the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have enough time. And I don't think anyone's gonna sit here and listen to a whole movie. I don't know.
We're entertaining.
We're funny.
So, awesome.
All right, guys. That being said, this is take 3 of this ending. 3 for 3 claws. Right. Again, we could be talking about this for another 3 hours.
Another 40 minutes.
40 minutes. But that being said, guys, we want to hear your comments. We want to hear your thoughts about the movie. If you saw the movie, if you haven't seen the movie,
you should go see it.
Go see the
movie.
movie.
If you haven't seen the movie, just see it again.
You should see it again because we're totally going to go see it. Yeah, we got to pick a day to go see this movie again. So make sure, guys, leave comments down below. We want to hear your thoughts and comments on there. And like the video because I think we're pretty awesome.
You know.
Right? And make sure you guys subscribing because we'll be putting out more videos about this and all things pop culture.
Yes.
Till next time, guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Rico.
And we are
Popping Through Culture.
Next time, guys.
Peace.